Hello YouTube, this is Cystic90 back with another video. This time is something a little bit different. I had just gotten this Lego Marvel Superheroes game, and first of all, I guess it's actually pretty fun. I'm not really a big fan of Lego games, but this is pretty fun. They even has a open world capability where you can run around the city or run around that big airplane carrier thing that you see in Avengers. But like in the beginning of the video said, this is a way to money farm on here. Now, it's not exactly hard to get these little coins here that make up the money system here in this Lego world, but they are spread apart fairly decently. And what I mean by that is you get a little bit here, a little bit there, and so on and so forth. Now, this right here, with what I've seen, the prices are, and some of the parts where you can get are quite expensive. So this right here does come in handy, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but from what I've seen and heard, you can replay missions over and over and over. So this right here would be a good idea to do. And I started early on this video here because personally I hate it whenever I go to find out how to do something and they start when the process has already begun. I tried to give you guys a little bit of a lead in here so you could see where to go, like, you know, what mission it is, where to go, and what part I'm actually talking about. And so basically, like, when I first did this video, like, I didn't even plan on actually doing this video. This is kind of just happening by accident, and the fact that I found out that you could actually money farm on this part was by accident. And don't get me wrong, there are a few other parts. By the way, Venom on here, cool face, cool body, but they made his back look like Doc Ock. Definitely not the Venom that I grew up on. He didn't have those tentacles coming out of his back and all that. But let's see. There are other parts in the game that you can money farm, but this is the only one that I've seen thus far that you can do without having the main big villain kind of interrupt. Like, there's one whenever you're let's see, it was Captain America and Iron Man, where you have Loki and another guy, I forget what his name is. And you can do it on that part too, but the other guy, he gets in the Hulkbuster suit, and spoiler alert by the way, and he interrupts you the whole time. And it's not as easy as this one. This one, basically Venom just kind of sits up off to himself and doesn't really bother you. And it's quite helpful whenever you're trying to actually do this. And one thing I will suggest, this is what I actually did, is well, I'll wait till I get there, but like the little campaign parts here, basically it's a lot easier to do whenever you get to the final check when you're sitting on the crate, because you can get up on the little balcony, which you'll be seeing here in a second.
For a totally legitimate
and unsuspicious office tower, this place is surprisingly disgusting.
You said it.
I think that's all of them.
no. I see him.
We always love running into you, Spider-Man. Like a tangled web we
As you can see right there, like I was saying, they made him look a little more like Doc Ock than what I remember Venom. Like, Venom was like big, bulky, and muscular, and they made him kind of scrawny and tentacles coming out of his back. Definitely not the Venom that I knew and loved as a kid. In fact, it's kind of funny, in the Spider-Man series when I was a little kid, I actually preferred Venom over Spider-Man. I was like, I'd watch the episodes that had the Venom in it, and I'd be rooting for him rather than Spider-Man. But anyway, right here you can see that little balcony up there. Whenever you finally get to the final part where he sits on that crate over to your right, he vacates the area that's on the balcony there, and you can jump up there, and it's a lot easier to money farm, and you'll see why whenever we actually start doing this. But basically it's easier there because you don't have Hawkeye and Black Widow there messing you up and getting in your way. And this right here is the first checkpoint whenever you get him over to the balcony instead of that little perch over there. The second checkpoint will be coming right up here pretty soon whenever this little door gets blown open here, and you'll see a lever be revealed right here. Door gets blown open, you pull the lever, and then you'll see a flamethrower gun pop out here of the center of the room. And just to let you guys know, in case you do go through this and you still don't know where this is at, which there's nothing wrong with that, you know, this game does have quite a few levels, but this is at the Oscorp tower. I don't know if it's tower or factory. I think it's a tower, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, here you can see the flamethrower here, and as soon as you do this, he will vacate the area that is right up there where we need to be to start the money farming. And you know, you don't have to be up there to actually do it, but I found out if you go to the final mission here, or to the final checkpoint where he gets up here on the crate, you have a lot more of these enemies coming after you than you had previously. Now, right up here is where I was saying would be the best spot to do the money farming, because if you notice, they jump up, but the money that stays there doesn't really fall down, and you don't really have Hawkeye and Black Widow getting in your way. Now at this point, like I said, I didn't plan on making this video. I was just kind of messing around, and you'll see me keep going back to this part up here to my right where that box is, because there's a spot that you can make something. I'm not sure. I think you have to go through with another playthrough with a different superhero. From what I can tell, the part that you can make there is with Iron Man. I'm pretty certain that that's who is required to build this part here. So if you guys go back through this area, you can use Iron Man on like a second playthrough on this, and it should work. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't done it yet, but it should work if you use Iron Man. But anyway, like I said, I keep going back here because at this point I haven't figured out what the colors mean, and it's, you know, it was frustrating me that I couldn't build it. And I've since played the game enough to actually know most of what the colors mean to know who does what. And that's another thing too, is you will have everything color coded. See right here, whenever you pull this part here, it goes into the final spot here where they just start swarming. Like, they will just keep coming and coming. So get to the final spot here where you pull the sides off, but don't actually build the thing that the sides dropped. Just go up here to the little balcony, and as you can watch up here in the left hand corner, you'll see the money just, it will automatically just like jump. Like, I could have gone a lot more than I did here, but you know, I figured since you can go back through and redo it, that, you know, I could do it anytime. This is more just to see how far I could get and see if it actually worked. And it works very, very well. Like I said, there were other parts in this game that you could money farm as well, but this is the only one. As you can see, Venom is not interfering, and you're able to just straight up go with the little minions of the main villain. and the more that I found out on this game, the more that you kill in a row and the faster that you kill them, the bigger payouts you get. So if you do this like multiple times, it'd probably be wise to get somebody that has really quick attacks. And yeah, see, like that right there, the long range quick attacks that I just did there get you more money because you're able to defeat the enemy quicker. So like the faster attacks, like maybe by Iron Man or I don't know, maybe Hulk, would definitely bode well for you. Or even like Mr. Fantastic, I believe is his name, the one that stretches. I'm almost certain that's what his name is. Never was that big of a Fantastic Four, you know, comic book reader. Personally, me myself, I'm more of a DC Universe kind of guy, but there are quite a few people in the Marvel world that I do quite enjoy. One of it, which as I said, was Venom. I'm actually pretty happy. I haven't gotten to do this yet, but eventually, whenever you're going through like replaying it and all that, apparently you can use the villains for missions and all that. I'm not sure how that all works out, but I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be enjoying being able to use Venom, even though he does look kind of Doc Ock-ish. But as you can see, the money just keeps raising up, and the faster you kill the enemies here, the higher amounts of money drop. So this is a really easy, simple way. Plus, you don't really have to worry about your life dying or like getting too low on this part here, because as you see, they're dropping hearts left and right to keep your life up. So this is probably the easiest and best way. Now, I said by the prices being pretty high in this game, and this would be a good idea to do because they are so high. Like, I had like over 1 million coins, and one thing took me down to about 7,000. So like, well, it was probably more than 7,000. It was probably like, it probably got me down to, I'd say, close to 1,000 points, over 1 million. And like, it was pretty drastic drop. So, you know, things on here do cost quite a bit, and I don't know if it was just luck, bad luck of the draw that was the first thing I ran into. I was like, oh, what's this? It definitely would be wise to do this because, you know, things do cost quite a bit of money here. As I said, I don't know if it was just bad luck of the draw, but like, it took me down drastically after this. But we are drawing to the end of the video here. Remember, guys, like, comment, subscribe for more videos on, as you can see, a variety of certain things. Like, I've got Call of Duty, I'm doing Legos game right here, I got Minecraft videos. There's so much that I'm going to be doing different videos on. If you guys want to see anything in particular, let me know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know that this will help me in the long run doing this money farming. I hope it will help you. But I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye, YouTube.